Hello. Oh, 1 second. I didn't have Twitch muted, so I can hear myself. Well, I can hear like the echo of myself. I can always hear myself, right? But I want it to be like instant, not an echo. My Wi-Fi bad. Is that true? That sucks. Maybe you should connect by LAN. Hearing the voices. Only my own. Only my own. Use a carrier pigeon. You should just connect by LAN. Wi-Fi sucks and it's like unreliable speeds. If you can. I got crispy already. My voice is like annoyed already. Maybe it's just because I haven't really spoken this morning yet, so it's like warming up. Wi-Fi was designed to microwave your brain. Buy my special flail hat to protect yourself. There are a lot of people who are genuinely concerned about like all the information that is going through our like environment, you know? It is kind of an interesting topic, just like from a non-biased perspective, right? That there is just like hundreds of thousands of like packets of information like flying through our environment and stuff, and we got no idea. Like, we have no idea that it's happening. I think it's pretty cool. How am I not following you? Follow me now. Follow me now, or in 3 days you shall have bad luck. You remember those old copy pastes where it's like, paste this to 3 other people or you'll have bad luck for 12 years. I believe for the second time. Yatta! There has been some level of potential harm. I imagine so. It's just I don't think it's probably as bad as what people worry about. Mind you, who knows, right? Because we're still in like the early stages of it, really. So we don't know the long-term effects. We don't know the long-term effects, because even in like the early 2000s where like cell phones were popular and stuff, it still wasn't on the level that it is right now. Help with my Wi-Fi? Okay, have you tried turning it on and off again? We need to go back to chain letters. I will say, I feel like sending letters and such is such a how do I say it? It's like a thing that the younger generation will never really get to experience, and that kind of sucks, because I think there is fun in like having a pen pal or something, right? Or like writing a letter to someone. I had a pen pal when I was a teenager, actually, and we would send each other stuff. She lived in America, and obviously I lived in New Zealand, so we would like send each other letters, and then like little treats or something for each other to try. And that's how I found out about Jewel Pets. I think it was Jewel Pets. She sent me like a plushie of Jewel Pets, and she was like, I think you like this. So was it Jewel Pets or was it the one that came before Jewel Pets? No, it was Jewel Pets. And yeah, she was like, I think you'd like this. And then I was like, oh my god, you're so cute. She sent me a bunny one. I don't have it anymore. Now I'm like, what happened to it? I don't remember what happened to it. Maybe it wasn't Jewel. Oh no, it was the white rabbit. Like the main character, I think. Yeah. I thought it was cute. I thought it was really cute. I remember the hype of like sending someone something and then like receiving something. I mean, I guess I still do like trades with friends and stuff, but not like in a not in the same way. Cause it's like if you speak to your friends like almost daily, right? There's no like need to do like a this is what I've been up to. This is what I've been doing. I went here recently and like sending a photo of it and stuff. I think that's like kind of like a bygone thing. My mic is in a weird angle and it won't behave. It won't go on an angle that I want it to be. Kindness with all due respect, are you like a zoomer? Oh my god, it's rotating! Hold on. Okay, I think this might be better. I think this might be a better angle. Testing. It's obtained spin. It doesn't want to like hold an angle that's like in front of my face. It like keeps collapsing. Pimples are kind of the best I think of the past with being able to contact so easily now. Yeah, I agree. I mean, there is definitely positives, right? To being able to like, I would say there's more positives to being able to connect instantly than there are negatives. Yeah. I meant to type thing, not think. That's actually a pretty common thing here. I think it's a British thing that people say something instead of something. Auntie Wolf does that. She doesn't even realize that she does it though, because I pointed it out to her and she was like, I don't do that. I was like, yeah, you do. Hi, Mizu. Hello. I think the only pen pal these days are with prisoners. Oh yeah, true. There is like pen pals with prisoners, because there's like people who like genuinely are attracted to like people in prison, right? Like they genuinely like that's what they want. They want like the bad man who's in prison. That's wild. Would you write to us? I'm not going to prison. Oh wait, if you went to prison. Yeah, sure, I'll write to you if you go to prison. It depends on what you did though, actually. So, it depends what you did. If you were like in prison for something like petty theft, yeah, sure. But if you were like in prison because you like mutilated a bunch of bingies, then no. I won't write to you if you mutilate bingies. I can fix him. Yeah, I guess there's a lot of people with that mindset, right? A lot of people who kind of have that mentality of like, I can fix them. I'll say from I'll say it from an older person's perspective. No, you can't. You can't fix them because the only person that can fix themselves is themselves. They have to want it and they have to be willing to put the effort in. No one else is gonna do it for them. All you're gonna do is you're gonna have a you're gonna be taken for a ride. And it's not gonna be pleasant. Why don't we start a fire at a VTuber convention? Why though? Why though? What if someone gets hurt? There's like kids at VTuber conventions a lot of the time too, right? Well, I actually don't know. Not specifically for VTubers. I mean actual children, not like teenagers. I know there's teenagers at VTuber conventions. We might not be able to fix him, but we can fix her. I was speaking from female perspective. You know, like there's the guys that are like, oh, I want to go for like one of the like more unstable ones, because then I can fix her. I think a lot of it actually is like, if she's like insecure and stuff, right, then she'll lean more on me. But it's like in the modern day and age though, if she's like insecure and crazy, you're probably not the only person that she's like leaning on, right? Like she probably has like 3 other guys she's leaning on too. And then when she's done with you because you didn't read her mind and understand exactly what she wanted, she's just gonna move to the next guy. And then you're gonna be there like, well, fuck. Rusia type shit? I think that is a lot more common than it just being a Rusia thing. I think the thing with Rusia is that she was a lot older than the typical behavior of that kind of archetype. As long as we only firebomb the teenagers and older, it's okay. It went from starting a fire to fire bombing. That's what I'm looking for, though. I think the fantasy of it is a lot better than the reality. I think the fantasy of a crazy girl is a lot better than the reality. I'll be honest. Hi, by the way. Because how do I even say it? It's like, I think the idea of like someone who's kind of freaky at the beginning, it can be exciting, but as time goes on and you're just being blamed for stuff more and more, to be honest, even normal relationships exhaust me. I wouldn't last a week in a relationship with a clingy, insecure person. Yeah, it's like, I think at first you can be more tolerable of it, right? Because it's like you're just getting together and you're both kind of like you have more patience for each other, right? Because it's like you're new in the relationship. But as time goes on, that's gonna like wear at you. And when things don't improve because they don't need a reason to improve, right? Like to them, it's like, I'm in a relationship, I've got them. And a lot of the time, like menhera, boy or girl, once they're in the relationship, it's like you become their therapist. You become the reason that they're not getting better and stuff like that, right? And it's like, but you're just like an average person. You're not a therapist or a professional psychiatric even, right? And it's like all this pressure is being pushed onto you. It's gonna end disastrously. You become the therapy session. Yeah, but you're not qualified for it either. Also, thank you, generic username. Hi. Thank you for 10 months. Arigato. I need a therapist. To be fair, what did I walk into? I was just like yapping about why you don't actually want a man-hair girlfriend or boyfriend, and that the idea of it is better than the reality. Like the fantasy of it is better than the reality. Wait, men-hair people not good for relationships? Well, it's like one of those things, right? Where it's like there are people who genuinely have the like I can fix her mentality, and I was just saying like. They gotta wanna be able to fix themselves. Like, you can't do it. It has to come from within, essentially. This is coming from someone who was, like, pretty psychotic in their 20s. Well, early 20s. I was, like, very... very unstable. Very... very men-hair. I was very, very men-hair in my early 20s. Sorry, princess. I only date women who might stab me. There are people who like go to violence like that, right? What if you go into from the mentality she can break me instead? I mean, you can do that yourself. You can drive yourself to that. I'm thinking, I'm not the most mentally well person, but compared to how I was, it is like, I am ashamed. I am very ashamed. Well, yes and no. I don't really think of myself as that person anymore. So it's like, it's kind of so far disconnected from like who I am now, right? But it's like that was still a part of my origin, I guess. My origin story. The Holy Bible. I need to pee. Hold on. I peed like just before stream, but I need to pee again. I'm gonna go use the litter box. Enjoy the forest for a moment. And behave. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Wait. As I was on the toilet, scratching around, going with all the litter, I was thinking, man, I gotta shower after stream, and then it hit me. Fuck! I gotta fold laundry. I hate folding laundry. I feel like folding laundry is so much less than like what doing the laundry, you know? Folding laundry is the worst part. Being just there, standing there menacingly. Yeah, I gotta fold my laundry and put it away today. I gotta wash my bedding today too. Fancy meeting you here. Oh, hey. Hi. You're in my forest? You're just hanging out? You're by yourself? Same folding laundry sucks, right? It really sucks. When I'm too depressed, I just leave the clean laundry in the basket. I get into the habit of doing that sometimes, and then it just it creates what do you call it? Takes up space in your mind. But yeah, sometimes if I haven't folded my laundry and put it away, because I freaking hate it. And I put the dirty laundry like next to the basket, because the basket is still full. It's one of those things I gotta work on. What did I miss? Huggy was a pro Bingus terrorist in our 20s. Bingus Akbar. It's like a freaking Pokemon, but it's like Bingus terrorist, and that's all it says. We don't need to worry about my ex. It's not included. Not included. My hands are cold. My feet are cold. Everything is cold. What temperature is it right now? I know it was like 3 degrees last night. Yeah, the heater's on. It's just freaking cold. Like 7 degrees? Oh, it's not... I mean, it's still cold, but it's not as bad as I thought it was. 3 inside? Yeah, because the heaters get turned off at, like, when I'm going to sleep, so it was like 3 degrees. I had my electric blanket on, but it was one of those nights where it's like, everything's going wrong. I was asleep. I went to sleep pretty early because I was like, I stayed up late on Saturday, so I should go to sleep earlier on Sunday. So I went to sleep earlier, and because I went to sleep earlier than usual, a stupid evil kitten woke me up and was like playing. And then my body was like, oh, you took a nap, so now you're awake, right? So I was like, okay, I'll just read more. I'll just read some more. And then the stream assistant was kind of sad and sulky yesterday, but he came and he lay next to me on top of the blankets, but under the warm blanket. And he kind of like hogged the blanket to himself, so I was just like there cold. But I didn't want to disturb him because he was all sad and stuff, and then finally he came and lay next to me and he was like cozy. And then the stupid evil kitten was like, I want to go under the blankets, but instead of going on the free side, I'm gonna like squidge along your body to go to the other side where there's no space. And then I'm gonna fidget. And I'm gonna disturb everyone. I'm gonna ruin the peace. So then I had to move him. And then my ass was hanging out of the blanket. It was freaking cold, and there was no blanket covering my ass. I was like, hey, hey, you two, you need to move because my ass is just hanging out. I'm not gonna sleep with my butt just poking out of the blanket. Got to be. My fat ass. It's because I have a double bed, right? I have a double bed, but the cats take up like half of it. So basically I sleep on the little slither of the left side. And then they just like stretch out on the rest of it. Under the bed, the monster could have slept in. Oh no, don't. Hi, outside. I'm a wolf. I'm not a fox. I'm a wolf. I have a queen, but the plushies take up half. Oh yeah, I have plushies on my bed too, but they always end up on the floor in the morning. At the moment, it's mostly Simba and Nala on my bed. And then My Shiba plushie. My Shiba plushie. What else? Oh, I have a foxtail plushie that I got from the Fox Village. That kind of ends up on the floor as well. Hi, Shino. I really like the word Mashiro in Japanese because it always makes me think of hologram. You know the song? Wait, actually, what is the opening? I know it's Mashiro something something. Hologram lyrics. Mashiro na keshiki ni hima. I don't know how to pace it actually. Na na na. Boku wa yuku yo mada. Minu sekai e. Whoa. Na 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 na. Anyway, I really like that opening. It's probably one of my favorite openings. Oh, my apologies. Apology accepted. Whee! Thank you for following. Kapow! What's that movie? Is it Kapow? What's that movie with the bad dubbing that was like really popular in the early 2000s? You know the one I mean? Where it's like a kung fu movie? Kung Pao! Yes! Yes! God, I haven't seen that in forever. And I remember watching it so much. Like, yeah, I used to love it. That and Team America. I really freaking loved those two movies. Kung Pao movie. I forgot there's a freaking cow scene! Oh my god, I forgot. Let me move my mic a little bit. There's so much stupid stuff in that movie. Saying they're wrong is a joke. Oh my god, I'm looking at like pictures of it, and it's bringing back memories. The girl, oh yeah, I forgot about that too. We should watch it this coming weekend. Let's watch it this weekend. Yeah, let's watch it in Team America. Because I like Team America a lot. The vomit scene is so funny. And it's so funny. I don't know the guy's name. The guy that voice acts Randy. How it's just like his voice. The vomit scene is probably the one that makes me laugh the most. Hi, Sub-Zero. Randy South Park voice actor. What is that guy's name? What does he even look like? Randy Marsh and Trey Parker. That's his name? The first picture I saw of him, I was like, oh, I wouldn't expect him to look like that. But then the second picture and all the other ones, I'm like, oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I expect him to look like that. Imagine if he looked like Randy. Oh my god, have you seen that person with a freaking shrine to Randy? There was like someone on Twitter that, I think they pulled it down actually. Randy shrine. Their room was like a shrine to Randy. South Park. Okay, I found it. Wait, can I show this? Because there is... Oh no, it's fine. He's in his underwear, but he's not naked. They have a dakimakura of him. Holy moly! Holy macaroni! Image. I see him. We are about to see the Randy Shrine. Are you ready? Yeah, you're ready. This is it. This is someone's room. You can see it as a dakimakura. Someone's freaking Randy Shrine. I didn't even know there were Randy plushies, to be honest. I remember I had some South Park merch when I was a kid. But I don't know what happened to it. I think when I was a kid, Cartman was my favorite. Yeah. It's wild. It's wild. Anyway. How do I... Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, I can delete it now. I did like Cartman of the main cast, but Randy was always... I think Randy's my favorite now, but I don't really watch South Park nowadays. Yeah, and your date invites you to this room? I mean, okay, it depends. Am I dating a girl or am I dating a guy? Because they have very different implications. Like, if I was dating a girl and I went to her room and she was like openly bisexual, I guess I would be like, oh, you really like him, huh? I don't think I would be like too bothered by it. But I think if I went to a guy's room, I would be like, oh, you're bisexual, huh? Unless he was also openly bisexual. But it's like, it's such a different vibe if it's a guy. If it's a guy's room, it's such a different vibe. What seems to be the problem, officer? What seems to be the officer problem? I got it the wrong way around. Let me drink. I feel like I'd be scared. Really? I feel like I'd be more concerned if it was a dude's room. Because I would be like, oh, I can't compete. I think if it was a guy's room, I would feel like he leans more towards other guys, and I'd be like, I can't compete. Randy's got me beat. Where if it was a girl, I would be like, well, she knew what she signed up for dating another girl, right? A guy might be memeing, yeah, but to go to that extent, is he really? He's probably like, haha, it's just a joke, but is it? Like, it's not a meme if it goes that far. Maybe there was some irony along the way, but it's beyond that now. If it was a girl, you know her type. I think if she was dating another guy, yeah, but like if she's dating a girl, it's like me, right? It's like, I don't know, it wouldn't bother me as much. It's the Randy dildo. Do those exist? South Park dildo. Okay, they don't exist. One of the pictures that comes up though is Randy being probed in a spaceship. A guy might just be memeing. Oh, I already read this. I feel like you're both men hair if it's gone to that extent. The only one ducky, so I feel like that was a girl's room. I'd expect more duckies if it, I don't know. You gotta look at some otaku bedrooms. There are a lot of girls with duckies in their room. There's one girl that keeps like getting like quote cancelled on Twitter because she has a lot of lolly duckies in her room, and then like Twitter is like, oh my god, ew, and she's like, they're just drawings, and then they're like, ew. And then she posts more pictures of her room. Yeah. I think if a girl has dakimakura, then it's a sign that she's like an actual otaku and not just a lapa. Person is actual lesbian, maybe? I think it could be different for girls, right? Like, we can appreciate female nudity without being like turned on by seeing it. And I think a lot of people, or a lot of women who enjoy lolly, it's not always a sexual thing. Like, yeah, even if they're like straight up naked and stuff, there's still like cuteness in that, right? And I think a lot of women will like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's hard to explain. The Randy Shrine person? Oh, there's a big lesbian. Oh, really? I missed it. Hold on. I wasn't really looking for flag. Let me see. Don't know. Where's the flag? Am I blind? Oh, there's like a Randy moth in there too. I think I'm blind. Man, I would be the worst lesbian. I didn't find it. They want to be cute. Yeah, I think so. I think a lot of women who are into like just like cute stuff and like as an adult, like yeah, sexuality is a part of that, right? Walk into a guy's room where it's wall to wall with David Hasselhoff from Baywatch. That's old. I don't think young girls are into David Hasselhoff. It's the big flag. Wait. Let me bring it back. Can I bring it back? Okay, I can. Let's look for it. Wait, where? I lost the red circle. No! Red circle? Okay, unlocked. I see it! Oh, you can't see it in that picture. Oh, really? Damn, hold on. Randy Room Shrine. Oh, okay, yeah, I see it. I see it in a different picture. In a different picture, it shows a different angle, and they have a lesbian flag with Randy's face, on it. It's kind of like over here, in the other pictures. Hi, Andre. Snuckle. There's a lot of standees. It's Randy from South Park. Okay, we can get rid of Randy now. For real this time. Should we start with the marshmallows? Stretch. But yeah, there was a lesbian flag, so maybe I could be in her room. Maybe. Imagine asking them what they want for Christmas. I think they took the shrine down now. I think they took the shrine down. Her Reddit profile is 22. Never mind, she's too young. Autistic and married to Randy Marsh. I also have a girlfriend, so stop being weird. Okay, fair enough. She's married and she has a girlfriend. Hi, Immortal. Oh my god, I think I posted on Twitter the other day. Okay, this is kind of mean, but I don't think they come to my streams anyway. I don't think they come to my streams, but someone had DM'd me on Twitter, because I got so many like bots on Twitter, right? That I didn't realize that there were actual people trying to message, right? And one of the messages was like, "Hey Kagi, I'm from New Zealand too. I'm 26 and I want to get to know you," or something like that. And they had a picture of like someone shooting a hoop, and they had a picture of someone shooting a hoop, and I was like, "Sorry, little bro." Sorry, little bro. Nah. I didn't even respond. But I don't think they come to my stream, so I don't think they're gonna be embarrassed by this. Plink! Yeah, I guess they would try to shoot their shot, right? But yeah, essentially. I thought though that probably does work on some VTubers, right? Like you're just like, hey, I live near you. I want to get to know you. Well, not near me, just in the same country. I was thinking from like an American perspective, right? If someone was like, I live in Florida, and then they're like, oh, I live near Florida, or I live in Florida. I want to get to know you. I don't know. I mean, at least they shot their shit. Bro, miscalculated age gap. Not true fan. Hey girl, I live on Earth. You wanna hang? Creepy. I'm not sure it was creepy, just misguided. Just missing it. Missing the mark a little. But yeah. That was me on my own. You're 26? You're the little brother? Otaku-chan. I saw a post recently that said, little brothers are playthings for older sisters. Do you think it's true? Do you think it's true? Do you think little brothers are just meant to be playthings for their big sister? Anyway, I won't give you any ideas. Let me. Yep. There we go. First, Marshmallow. Yo. Just in case, drop that account on Discord. It was in Twitter DMs. I'm pretty sure I'm older than you. Whatever. You're ruining the fantasy before it even started. I forgot what the name was. On Twitter. Actually, did I even know the name to begin with? I think I just saw the. Hey, like I don't think I ever knew the name. Let me see if I can find it. Hidden. It wasn't like super recent. It was like a few months ago. Like I saw it the other day, but they actually sent the message a few months ago, and there's so many freaking bots that have DM'd me that it was like hidden amongst the sea of bots. Oliver, your investment account. Who's Oliver? Why is this bot calling me Oliver? A lot of them will do the like hi with my Twitter name, but they include the emotes as well. Oliver, yeah. Hi there, I came across your X profile. Hi, I've been scrolling and peeking at. Hey, I know it's super random, but you... Plot twist, I messaged first, hey! Hi, Kagari. Hi, I don't usually say hi first. Date me, kiss me, or pass? Need to say something to you real. Judging by your comments, I feel like you'd... Okay, be honest. Do I know you from... No. No, you don't know me from anywhere, because I don't do anything. Where is it? Hi, sorry. Okay, no, this is a real DM. Sorry to bother you. Oh wait, there's like over 200. Like, I can't see it. I'm trying to just look at ones that I actually opened, but I still can't find it. Hello, Kagari. I've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Yeah, my car that doesn't exist yet. For my driving license, that doesn't exist yet. For my driving ability, that also doesn't exist yet. Oh, I found it! Okay. I found it. Hey, I know it's super... Oh, wait. I do recognize the name. I actually recognize the name. Okay, they're not here right now. Oh shit! Scram! Scram! It's not Meat. Meat's American. Meat's American. And Meat says weird things all the time, but he's not loyal. He's in other streamers' chats saying the same stuff. Meat's a whore! Anyway. Abort mission. Is this person loyal? I don't know, but I do recognize their name. God, that's awkward. I didn't look at the username before, so I was just like, who's this? And now I look at the username, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, let's just read it and not say who it is. Okay, hold on, let me go back. I quit out immediately because I felt awkward. Okay. Hey, I know it's super random, but you seem really cool and I like the vibe you give off. This is embarrassing, but I'd love to get to know you personally. Haha, I'm 26 from New Zealand too, if that matters. Like a dating app! It's like a dating app. I've never used a dating app, but like that's what people put on dating apps, right? They put like little messages like that. Hold on. Can we date them instead? Yeah, you can date them. You can date them. Someone clip that and post it in the Discord. I know who that is. Haha. The little That always seems more of a dating app message. Yeah. Oh my god, it's not me reading it out of context. It's gonna sound like it's my message. I'd love to get to know you. Haha, I'm 26 from New Zealand. I'm not 26, sorry. that ship sailed. Anyway, the first marshmallow. The first marshmallow. Do you have the time? Anyway, do we know who is screaming during the chatting sections of streams? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, that's the first one down. Do you have the time to listen to me whine? Okay, it doesn't want to answer the message apparently. Let me refresh. You should ban them. It's a 30 plus in this chat. Everyone's old around these parts. We're all old and decrepit. And then when someone young shows up, we make fun of them until they leave. We bully them. Alright. Back. Tags and unstickle their tummies. It's so creepy. We're gonna tickle you until you leave. It's so creepy. What the heck? Oh, tickling the little zoomer. You started getting back pains at 25? Are you shrimping? Because I get back pains when I shrimp all the times. Oh, I gotta allow that through. It got flagged. What's a Bingy's best feature? They're so affectionate. They're very, very affectionate. I was gonna say they're very soft as well. They're very soft. They're really warm, actually. They're like warmer than what you would expect. Touching them is like touching a very warm person. Which kind of sucks in the summer, but it's really nice in the winter. But I love how affectionate they are. There's no fur insulating. Yeah, the heat just goes. It's accessible. The heat is accessible. I was back pains at 25. My older brother was gray hair, like fully gray at 21. Whoa. Alright. Symptoms of modern life. Okay, let me. They show affectionate. Not like fully gray. Oh, 20%. That's still a lot, right? My cousin the other day was like, that's your natural hair color, right? I was like, yeah. And he's like, not a gray in sight. I was like, oh, I got some grays. And he was like, it's a sign of what is it, like a stress-free life? And I was like, I didn't say anything, but I was like, yeah, I wish. I freaking wish. It's just genetic. But yeah, I got some gray hairs. My mom was like, you gotta pull them out. I was like, no! You gotta leave my gray hair alone. It's my gray hair. I grew it myself. Leave it. I think I have like 3. I think I have like 3 at the moment. Maybe more, I don't know. But I know there's like one, there's like one in my bangs. I think it's cute. It's like a little silver hair. It's cute. I like it. I like my little silver hairs. There's one at the back, and then there's another. I think there's like one on this side as well. My hair started turning gray in high school. I didn't have any gray hairs then, but I got a few now. But I'm old now, so it makes sense, right? It's like, it's expected. Oh, this one is interesting. If you had to live underground, what would you miss other than the sun the most? Probably, like, is the sky, like, cheating? Because it's kind of like, well, other than, like, the sun and sky, right? I guess... I really love seeing clouds. Like, I love clouds. I love seeing the sky and like clouds, but I feel like that's kind of cheating because it's like lumped in with the sun. So I guess birds. I'd really miss birds. Just like clouds, not clowns. The ability to shit in the bushes. Yeah, I guess peeing outside. I would miss that. Just substitute. They're not the same. I love the sound of birds. I mean, I grew up in New Zealand, right? So like I'm very used to like lots of birds and lots of bird sounds, and like it's like 4 a.m. and then like they suddenly start chirping, and you know, just like the sound of birds and stuff. I would miss that, I think. And being outside and like seeing them. I love bird watching too. I don't think I'm not like I'm gonna go out to a place to like specifically watch birds because I can't drive, but I do like sitting in my backyard and just like watching the birds go about their business. I really like that. You can pee outside underground. It's not the same. It's not like the freedom of like peeing in the grass. thank you for following. Manhera for wanting to pee outside. Have you never been camping? Isn't that such a nice experience? Like when you're camping and it's like return to nature and you like pee outside. It's like how it was meant to be. Not sitting on this like porcelain seat where your ass is cold and you're not even in the right position. With cooking and ventilation, I assume it would be like all handled through like air conditioning or something. I would think it would be fine. There's that city in Australia that like lives underground. And they're fine, right? Moss cannot replicate the delicate touch of the grass when you sit in the wilds. It's true. It's true. See, Yandere gets it. Yandere gets it. I miss birds. I'd miss birds. Has a different vibe. Go touch moss. Yeah, right? Also, moss is slippery. Try standing on moss. You're gonna like fall over. You know when you go to the beach and there's like moss on the rocks and stuff? Is that like a thing in other countries? I don't know. I think the only beach I've been to I've been to 2 beaches and they were very different in different countries. I went to a beach in Florida and it was very like commercialized. There was like hotels on the beach. It was like a famous one in Florida. In Miami. And it was very, very different to what beaches are like here. Because it was like a whole commercial experience, right? And there's like shops and stuff like right there. It was weird. And there's no like exploration to be had. It's just like there's the sand, there's the water. That's it, kind of thing. And then the other beach I went to was in Ibaraki. And it was like it wasn't the best weather to go to the beach. I just wanted to see what it looked like. And they were those big what are they called? They're like weather things. You can get them in Animal Crossing too. Beach concrete shape Japan? What do you even call it? Tetrapod? There are all of those along the beach anyway. The breaker things, yeah, but these ones. Now let me get the picture. Yeah, they had all of these. Actually, I can try find what the beach name was. It was close to a nuclear power plant. Obviously, I wasn't like in the nuclear power plant. I was on the beach on the same coast as the nuclear power plant. Tokai Beach. Tokai. I know I didn't. I think even if I wanted to, I didn't have clearance. I would have to like break in. Okay, where is the power plant? There it is. And then I was like, oh, there was a dune area, ocean view hill, glass house seaside cafe. Hitachi Naka. I don't remember if I was above or below. I think I was below. Muramatsu. Okay, it was Muramatsu Coast. Muramatsu Coast. Post. I put coat. This was... Ah! Yeah, this is it. Look, you can see that I'm not lying too. Hold on. You can see that I'm not lying because I said that the big things are on it and the big things are in this picture. I gotta steal it though because it's a web file. Save image. They thought they could protect their image from me. This is it. This is the beach that I went to. All my homies hate web. I love how I had a solution to the problem like months ago where it's like, oh, just download this extension where you can you can save web files. And I was like, oh, cool. It continues to complain and not do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Nuclear is extremely safe as long as handled properly. There was actually a nuclear disaster in this town. Long before I ever went there. Tokaimura is the town. There were 2 nuclear incidents which occurred in the village of Tokai. One was in 1997 and then another one was in 1999. So they were a while ago. Due to improper handling of liquid uranium for an experimental reactor, the incident spanned approximately 20 hours and resulted in the death of 2 workers of 436 people whose doses of radiation exposure were evaluated. None of them exceeded annual regulatory dosage limits. Okay. 2 people died, but... I guess it's not the same as, what's the other area? There was like the big one. Fukushima? Chernobyl? No, still in Japan. There was like another really big, yeah, Fukushima had the power plant thing. 2011. That was because of the earthquake, right? Major nuclear accident started in Fukushima. Oh yeah, it was. Okay. My grandma died the same day as that earthquake. Because there was an earthquake in New Zealand as well. Since the tectonic plates that are on... She didn't die because of the earthquake, by the way. She was ill. She was very ill. But the tectonic plate that goes through Japan also goes through the South Island of New Zealand, and I lived in the South Island then, right? I lived in the South Island then, and yeah, it was really big because we had one city get hit really badly, and like a lot of housing and churches and stuff were destroyed, and then the city that I was living in was like 5 hours away from it, and we still felt it like really strongly. It went for like 10 seconds too. At first I thought it was like a truck driving up the street, because the house would vibrate if like really big trucks went up the street, right? And I thought it was like that, but then it was going like really like too long, and I was like, oh, that's an earthquake, because we get a lot of earthquakes down there. And then my cat and my dog just slept through the whole thing. I was like, what the hell? You guys are supposed to be like waking up and alerting when things like this happen. They just slept. But yeah, that was a busy couple of days. I remember, I hadn't learnt then, right? I hadn't learnt just then that my grandma passed away. And my mom, actually, it's a sad story. I want to talk about it. Let's be happy. Let's not be sad. It's a sad story. Animals, earth moves, ignore. Tin can is open instantly. Like neither of them were tin can enjoyers. The cat only wanted like the Whiskas kibble. Only the Whiskas kibble. Oh, I'm not sad. It's just more like I feel like if I tell the story, it's gonna be like one of those stories. That's like, oh, I feel bad for her, but I don't want that. I don't want that. You know what I mean? I wanna be good vibes. They probably consider shaking as pleasant massage. Maybe, I don't know. They were just like honk. Shoo. They were completely out the monkey. That's what you say. Anyway, let's get rid of this one now. How often do your bingy have slap fights? Bingai. Oh yeah, we had an earthquake the other day too. Apparently the plates around here are like moving recently. And it's kind of like, oh shoot, is it like working up to something? Yeah, it was like at 5 a.m. 2 days ago? 3 days ago? I don't remember, it was a couple of days ago. But there was it was like a 4.6 or something. I'm very nonchalant about earthquakes though, because like I said, I really like partially grew up at earthquakes a lot, like like constantly, like you get used to it, right? Kind of the same when you live in Japan. It's like earthquakes happen so often that unless it's like a really big one, then you don't react. It's just kind of like part of daily life. 5.7, whoa. Pacific is known as the Ring of Fire. Yeah, the Ring of Fire is what extends like through Japan and New Zealand, right? Our house was shaking for a good minute. I was in bed. I was just yeah. They slap fight like almost every day. I get to witness a slap fight. Because even if they're wearing clothes, they'll hit each other on the head and it makes the like, you know, so it'll be like even though it's very serious for the bingies when they're having a little argument, it's very funny for me. Up the west coast in Canada too, really? It's like more concerning up that way, right? Because it's less common. It's like less common through Canada and America to have earthquakes. Bingo seem to be slapping their cheeks loudly. Almost every day I get to witness the event. There we go. Answering that. Next one. What are the favorite treats of assistant and intern? They really like Temptations. I think they're called Dreamies in the UK. I don't know what they're called. Are they Temptations in America? Temptations. Cat food. Are they Gunas? Yeah, the stream assistant is. He likes to hump the fuzzy bed that's on the end of my blanket. The fuzzy bed on the end of my bed, and he also likes to hump some fuzzy blankets. He's a freaking Guna. The intern, no, I don't think he's. I mean, I guess he's at the age where he could, but he doesn't. He's not interested. These are the treats that they like. No flavor preference, as far as I can tell. They like all of them. They see the bag, they see like my hand go anywhere near the bag, and they're like, yes! It's treat time! Treaties time! I can't say the word like treat or treaties around them either, because then they think that it's that they're gonna get some. Yeah. Temptations. I think that's like the only junk food that they get. It's like I'm tempting them. I am. Oh yeah, they do like the tubes as well. They don't get those as much. They don't get the tubes as much because it's like more expensive to more expensive to like provide them both with a tube each. Cause they get treats like every day, right? They get treats like every day, so I would go through tubes like crazy. They do have tubes every week though, but they have like a set amount of tubes per week. If cute was a crime, you would have multiple life sentences? Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is this the same person? Is this the 26-year-old? I'm kidding. They messaged that like months ago, so they probably were just like, ah, she's not interested. Thanks. Hey, thanks. I will silence him forever. Go get him. Maybe it's his follow-up? It could be. It could be. Just to clear the air, I know like sometimes people like speak about where they're from. There is someone in chat who said that they're from New Zealand, who's in chat right now. It's not them. It's not them. It's someone else. just so you're not all side-eyeing and like... Do I have the Furby side-eye on this 7 TV? Wait. Do I have the Furby side-eye? Yeah, I do. Just so you're not like this. I'm the person that's from New Zealand. There we go. Hey, thanks. Look. I don't know how else to respond to that. Let's infuriate Mama. Wait. We gotta watch the seal video together real quick. What do they actually sound like? Why did it sound so freaking stupid? You can't hear them, but I can hear them, and that's all that's needed. Wait, I'll let you hear them. Hold on. Alright, you can hear them. Right. Alright, there we go. Should have thrown little bro on the end. I should have. I missed the opportunity to be mean. See, chat, I'm not naturally mean. I'm a nice girl. I'm nice and good and that stuff. Alright. What do you look for? Oh my gosh. The way OBS is right now, it looks like it said, what do you look for in a Furby you want? Like, you know, like a what? And I was like, huh? Okay, let me move this. Okay. What do you look for in a Furby you want? Is there a certain color or looking... British English? A look that you enjoy the most. Um, it's a vibes thing. It's a vibes thing. I don't know, there's no rhyme or reason to it that I can think of immediately off the top of my head. I'm gonna probably post like a little like place where I have all the names and stuff. And then oh, Bobby! Hello, welcome. You were playing more Uma. You've been playing Uma a lot lately. I get it though. I get it. When you're in the depths of a gacha, it's like I gotta get my fix. How was your stream? You love Uma? The only gacha I'm really playing at the moment is Fate Girl. Bring back Head Valley? What's Head Valley? Did Overly lose her head? Gacha games can be scary like that. They are, but they're also like they're good when you're going to bed and you want to wind down. Horses are just gambling with extra steps. Head Valley is our new god. Welcome! Welcome to the forest, god. I'll be at a good stream though. Thank you for raiding me. Thank you. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'll steal what you said. You were like, if you gotta raid and run, then by all means. You didn't say that part. I'm just adding to it. But yeah. Thank you again. Hope my day's good. It's only just starting for me, kind of. I woke up, I had coffee, and then I started streaming. You have... Oh, you just have floating head. I gotta go look at that. I'm gonna go look at your floating head. You should gamble before passing out. I'm a free-to-play player. I'm a filthy free-to-play player. When I started playing Fate, basically, well, actually, kind of, I bought the account. I bought the account because I wanted Gilgamesh, and then I was like, anything else after that, that's good, but like, I just want Gilgamesh, right? So I bought an account with Gilgamesh on it. And then, yeah. But actually, I'm not playing with Gilgamesh at the moment because he dies so freaking easily. He's like he's not even a glass cannon at the moment. He doesn't have any like defense. So I'm playing with two lollies. I have Abigail and Sodom's Beast on my team. But I'm using, what is it? Is it not the base Abigail? Foreigner Abigail. I'm using I wanna show pictures of them because they're so cool. No, wait, is it? Yeah, it's Foreigner. It's the one where she's... No, wait, it's not this. Summer, yeah, the summer one. What is the summer one? It's the one where she's like... Oh yeah, she is a foreigner, isn't she? Summer Abigail Fate. She is... in a swimsuit, but she starts off like really creepy looking and I like it a lot. It's a web file. Saving. Healing even. She starts off like gray skin. Like this. Yeah, she starts like that. And then she gets her like blonde hair and stuff. And And then the other one is Sodom's Beast. Wait, I gotta find the picture of her where she's like barely dressed. Cause that's how I have her. Okay, this is the in-game. Whatever, I'll just show the in-game. Right. Abby's got a really good design. I like her forehead. I like big forehead characters. This is my other. Who I put all my resources into. Cause she's freaking strong. She's very strong. According to Natsu, no more beast classes are going to interfere with Chaldea, meaning no more beast class servants, and Jekyll is a special case. Oh, really? So she's like the last beast that's gonna be released? Massive boots, yeah. You know, really, there's a figure of this, actually. There's like a figure of this, which is really well done. Oh, here's the art. Have a good rest, Overly. Thank you again for reading. But yeah, Fate is a really big rabbit hole. I think it's kind of one of those fandoms that can be a little bit hard to like get into if you don't know where to start, right? There. This is the art for it, and then the figure. I do kind of want to get this figure, but I don't think I'm gonna get any like new figures and stuff until I move. Because otherwise it's just like another thing that I have to think about. Think about like space and stuff for, which I already don't have. That's the figure. It's really, really high quality. She's perfect. She's pretty cool. I like her voice a lot too. I like her noble phantasm. I don't know. She's just a cool character. She's very cool. She looks so cool and cute next to Gil as well, because they're both blonde. They're both blonde, so it was like she's really tiny, right? And then Gil is like, he's not like super tall, but he's tall, right? So she was like really tiny next to him. If your girl doesn't have massive boots, why even keep her? Yeah, I don't have massive boots. Does that mean I'm getting... Do you mean I'm getting... Do now? She voiced the same. She's... Let me check, actually. Jekyll, Sodom... Because she sounds... She hits the mark. Design... She is 135 centimeters, I think I just saw. She's taller than Senko-san. Taller than Senko. Page 1, 3, 4. This page is annoying. Voice. Japanese Sakura Tanget. Sailor Moon Super. Fate. Oh, she's Jack the Ripper. She was. Oh yeah, she's Nero. She's Nero as well. She was also Sakura in Claire Card. Was she? Nope, she's just Sakura. What the heck? I didn't know that. She's freaking Card Captain Sakura. I didn't know that. She's in Sword Art. She's the bird girl in Rising Shield Hero. Huh. The more you know. Yeah, she's got a pretty decent range. She's impressive. She is active. She started in 1994. Took a break in 2000, started again in 2005, I guess took another break, and then in 2009 she started again, and she's been kind of consistent since then. Notable work. God Captain Sakura as Sakura. Love Plus as Kobayakawa Rinko. I don't know this one. Nero Claudius Fate. Damn. Impressive. Anyway. It's neat when you learn stuff about learn like a voice actor that you're familiar with, did all this other stuff that you're also familiar with. Next Marshmallow. If you only had room on the bed for one cat, which one would win? It would be the intern. He's like way more rambunctious than the assistant, and the assistant is like more ready to relinquish. You know, like he gives up a lot quicker. He's like, alright, it's yours, kind of thing. So he would submit, I guess. Evil Kitten would win, 'cause the assistant is more, I want to say more of a wuss without being mean. more more of a wuss. More of a wuss. As Anya being mean to my poor child. More of a little That's so mean. It is very interesting, like how different the two of them are. Like, the assistant is very sensitive and shy. You know, like he's way more shy and gets upset over things a lot easier. Whereas the intern is like does not care. There we go. And like something happens and he's over in a second, right? Like I watched their airs and he's like, he's moved on already. When I put him down, he's like, he's already moved on from the situation. But the stream assistant will be like sulky over it. Intern will reproduce. Neither of them have balls. Neither of them are gonna reproduce. They don't have balls. They lost their balls. They lost their I think an assistant lost them earlier actually. Because I have their medical records like before I got them. I think the assistant was like 8 weeks old when he got neutered, and then the intern was like 13 weeks old, I think. I think I got him at 14 weeks. Yeah. They're doing their part for keeping all the strays. They are. They're doing their part. Lost his furbies. That's such a cute way to say it. He lost his furbies. Okay, next one. Flip. You both look so cute. What inspired it? I will go over it more when like I'm ready to debut the live 2D, but I think loosely speaking, there is... Hold on, I know I saw a clip the other day on my channel. I did go for the like Red Riding look before. If you can remember, very briefly, I put one in a similar outfit, but it didn't achieve what I wanted to achieve. Oh no, I gotta look for it. I was looking through my clips and I saw it, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember that. Wait. Did I see it? I did. Oh yeah, screenshot. It's easy to screenshot it than like go look for the file and stuff, because I don't organize my files very well. Heh. Yum, 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 yum. Oh yeah, there we go. So I did a Red Riding Wolf before. But it didn't quite achieve what I wanted to achieve, right? Like with the look, it's very bright and colorful, and I don't think it's like creepy cute. Whereas I wanted more of a creepy cute. Creepy cute feeling. Cute, too milky. I think you can still be like adult Red Riding Wolf. I don't think like the boobs are too much of the issue. I just think it's too like bright. And cutesy more than like creepy. Obviously the pantsu window contributes to that, but it's also kind of more magical girl feeling than like creepy, right? Let me just put this. I'll also bring on one of my older iterations. Find a picture of her. I can't let that through at the moment because OBS won't let me tab. But I will when I can tab. Where the heck have I saved this? It won't be in there. Maybe in this folder? I'm talking about Riri Cat, but I don't know where I've saved her. Okay, I found her. Wait, that's not the image I wanted. I did find her. I'm just looking for a particular image of her. I'll just use the reference sheet. There we go. This was... Oh, it's so big. Oh, see? There we go. Old OC. Will the live today retain the void eyes? Yeah! Oh, also... There we go. So... There is like a little self-insert with it, I guess. I don't have brown or black eyes. I think I've mentioned it before. It was also part of Riri Cat. There we go. So I have like very desaturated green eyes. That's like the best way I can describe it, right? They're like gray green, and a lot of the times in photos Like when you're with when you're with group photos and stuff, they just end up looking black. Like they just look like they have beady black eyes in like family photos and stuff. So that was like the, I guess like the self-insert aspect of the void eyes. And what inspired like that part of the design. And I wanted to keep that for this iteration because I just felt like it looks a lot better. I really like it too in designs. I really like the just straight void. So that's kind of where it came from. I was also just wanting a brown hair design. You have a split tail? Riri Cat did have. She's like a Bakeneko. Wait. Back. Yeah, there we can see. It works well for creepy cute. I agree. Also, I do want to play more horror and stuff. Going forward. And oops, get rid of that. Is this the... There we go. Wait, where is the delete? Wait, why won't it let me delete it? Whatever, there we go. The only time I've seen void eyes is when the newest model's fucked up and don't display to people. Oh! I like it in general for like character design. Like if you ever seen Made in Abyss or Bakemonogatari, there are characters in both of those that have void eyes that are really cool. Nagi is Japan nexting, brown hair, brown eyes. Wouldn't that be black hair? But I have black hair. I have black hair, so it's fine. But I wanted Wolf to have like kind of like a would you say it's chestnut brown? Chestnut brown? What's Bakemonogatari? I don't like Monogatari, but her design is really good. Grabbing a picture of her. Ozen's good. Yeah, Ozen is good. I won't say I'm like super fond of her voice acting per se, but I do like the character itself a lot. This is from Bakemonogatari. There we go. Her design is so good. I like who she is too. I really like who she is as a character. Yeah. I just think her voice acting was a little like overdone, but can look past it kind of thing. Yeah. This is one from Pokemon. Yeah, it's such a nice nice look. Speaking of black hair though, probably when I make something for Kuon, I'll just have black hair. How do I answer this? A few things I did go into it. Excuse me. What was the comment that I was gonna look at? Oh, on the MILF thing? I really don't like... You remember a while ago there was that like trend of like... Oh, it's a MILF, it's a MILF. And it was just a girl with big tits. And it was like, that's not a MILF, that's just a woman with big tits, right? Like, you can be a MILF and be flat-chested. You can be a mother and have no tits. I really didn't like that, like, whole thing that was being pushed. I don't know how to explain it. Like, why? It was just, like, cringy, I guess. It was just cringy to me. It's a MILF looks inside. It's an actual high school girl. Well, you can be a MILF and be in high school by all technicalities. Because it's literally just mother you want to have sex with, right? And like, yeah, you can be a mother in high school. Like, they were like using like sultry large-chested woman. I think in Japan it's more like the One-chan vibe, right? It's like the One-chan thing. But like, again, you don't have to have big tits for that. 99% of... I think it's very rare in anime for like the what Westerners would call a MILF to be done well. Because they're always that really annoying voice acting where it's just like... It's not strictly an Ara one, because there are... Like, Ara has quite a few... You know, you have like the oh ho 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 kind of Ara, and then you have the like... I'm an evil lady who constantly inflicts how I speak. You know, where it's like up and down speaking, and just not very likable character. That's usually what the MILF is in anime. Usually. Obviously there's exceptions, but I would say that's like the general one. Mamako? What's their surname? Mamako. Osuki? Mamako Osuki? I'm not a big fan of the design. I think... Not a big fan of the hair, I guess. But the rest of the design I like. It's just the hair I don't really... If I'm looking at the same one, what else did I miss? OBS is doing that thing where I can't scroll up in chat. Don't forget school uniform too. What about a school uniform? I have no cougar energy. Dougie is silly girl. I have no interest in dating someone that is like 10 years younger than me, I gotta be honest. Cause what does someone who is like 10 years younger than me have to offer? I don't mean financially as well. I mean like emotionally, hold on. I dropped my sock. Intellectually, I guess. What do they have to offer if they're like 10 years younger than me? You can see their character. I don't need to see that. Like... What if someone is 10 years older than you? I guess... That's situational. Because it's like, I think if you're 20 and like 31, it's a bit of a like... It's a bit of a like life gap, right? But I feel like once you reach 30, it's kind of like 30 and 40 isn't that bad. I don't know. 30 and 40 doesn't seem that bad to me. Yeah, I think so too. I think like you kind of... What more was there to experience? I mean, both of you at least developed your frontal lobes, right? What if they hag maxing? Then they can go find someone else. What if they were a genius? You can be really intelligent, but you're not emotionally intelligent. Or you could be really intelligent and you just don't have life experience, right? I think, like... what you've experienced from, like, 20 to 30 is too different. But I think what you've experienced from 30 to 40 is maybe not as big of a gap. Like, yeah, I would expect the 40-year-old to be, like, more mature than the 30-year-old, but also people kind of max out, I would say, at a certain point. And then, like, although we expect, like, 40, 50, 60 and stuff to be, like, at a higher standard, the general population is not like that. Like, you kind of cap out, and then, like, you slowly become, like, a better version of yourself, but you already, like, did the main developing, right? Like, you did your main character arc, and now it's just, like, little bits that are being added on. People slowly start dying after 25. I guess by that term, though, you're kind of dying from the time you're born. But what if someone is just that good and you... Are you 25? Or 20? I don't think you are. I think you're older than that. Wait, not 25. I'm not 35. I'm not 35. You'd have to be like 20. 20 to 30 if you're going to college. Yeah, there's a lot of development from 20 to 30, right? Like, from 20 to 30, it's like, you went to university, you went to, college or university, whichever one. You probably moved out of home. You also developed into who you were as an adult, right? Because I think as a teenager, you're like forming, but your brain is developing, right? And then at 25, your brain has like finished. I think it's between 23 to 26 is when your frontal lobe will like fully develop. And even for myself, like 25, 26 was like a really big shift in like mentality for me. I think a lot of like, you felt like you were coming into your awakened adult self. I don't know how to explain it. Like, there was a very big shift. And it wasn't, like, overnight, right? But, like, after a year had passed, I would look back and be like, wow, like, a lot changed. Like, just how I view everything. Like, myself, the world around me, I guess. How I approach things and stuff like that. Like, there were a lot of shifts around that time. And that's probably because my brain finished growing. Also, last night, I watched a video that I got recommended on YouTube. And it's a girl in New Zealand who just started university, right? And I was just curious because it was like, oh, that's like the university that I went to briefly before I went to the actual school that I, like, graduated from. And I watched the video, and the whole time I was like, this is so annoying. She's so annoying. All her friends are so annoying. And it's just because I'm older, right? And it's like, I don't behave like that anymore. Things that were like new and exciting, I've already experienced those. Like, those experiences are old to me now, so it's not like something I get hyped up about, right? Like, she was like, oh, it's my first day of classes, I'm gonna get up, oh no, I'm gonna be late, oh, I wanna go back to high school. Like, that kind of stuff is like, I've already done that, I've already been there, but that was like 10 years ago kind of thing. Well, actually not 10 years ago, but you know what I mean. I went to I actually went to university a bit later. Than I guess like not average, but like than like the common like get out of high school and immediately go study. You know. Every time I listen to Reddit story in the early 20s, like, shut the fuck up. Yeah. And it's mostly like stuff is still new to them, right? Like they're still learning the world around them. I can do 20 plus years of schooling and only then be ready in my 30s, so I just went to work the moment high school ended. I didn't finish high school, so I stopped going to high school in like the second semester of my second year, so I was 14, right? And I was like quote homeschooled until 18, but I wasn't really doing the schoolwork and stuff like that. So then I went to university at 21, and then I realized like I'm not learning like the same way that everyone else around me is. Like even if I study just as hard and stuff like that, I'm not picking things up. And I couldn't keep up with like the workload and stuff, so I stopped going. I got really depressed because I was like, I suck. And then I think then I ended up going to like a more of an art school, right? I went to more of an art school where I studied for like game design and stuff like that. So I ended up finishing my degree in that rather than like the public university. Capitalism education is a generational scam. It really is. It really is. I'm glad that like younger like Zoomers and Alpha generation are waking up to that. But yeah, at the time I didn't know like I had ADHD or anything. I was just like, why can't I keep up? You know, because I would wake up and I would study before classes. I would go to my class. I would like copy the what do you call it, the lecture. I would go home, I would study. That's all I was doing. I wasn't doing like any leisurely things because I was like, I gotta study, I gotta keep up, and I was still falling behind. And that's kind of what happened to me in school as well. Like as a kid and stuff, that's basically what happened. And yeah, it's basically just just basically ADHD and not having the, what do you call it, support for it, or like knowing is like half the thing, right? Because once you know, it's like, oh, okay, I know that I gotta approach things differently and stuff. I think most schooling is pretty meh at best. Well, most schooling systems, like public school systems, like primary, elementary, were based on a structure that was developed in what, like the outdated times. I can't quote what actual era that it was based on, but it was also like for girls. It was like non-neurodivergent girls from like, how was it, like the 1930s or some shit like that? So that, like, yeah, those girls of that age group could sit there and do lessons, but like, boys don't necessarily always fit into that. And then obviously if you have anything else going on, you're not gonna fit into that. And it's only catered to like a small portion of kids, so it doesn't really cater to like everyone. Schooling is not fit for purpose. Yeah, it's not really good. It does need to be reworked, but that's not gonna happen anytime soon. Public schools never meant to produce educated public. The goal was from the start to make it be, yeah, essentially it's like training you to be like another like, I'm gonna hiccup, another cog in the wheel, which sucks, but that's society, right? The next one? That axe is for cutting wood only, right? No, it's for cutting... it's for cutting you when you disobey. No, it's for you. Kitty face. Like... kitty face. That was a quick one. It's crazy when you think about it though, when you think like you're 4 years old and you wake up in the morning, mom wakes you up, you have breakfast, you play a little bit, then you have a nap. You know, like this is like kind of like your day, and then all of a sudden you're supposed to basically do a 9 to 5. Am I strong enough? Yeah, I think so. If I can, like, walk into a bed and break my toe, I think I can swing the axe. You wanna try? You wanna try? Okay, bend down. I gotta pee again. What the heck? A 9 to 5, except it starts at 7. Yeah. It's like you gotta be there from like 7 till like 3:30, 4 p.m. And you're a little baby still. Like you don't even know how to like live. I was gonna say you don't even know how to go to the toilet properly. You should by 5 years old, but a lot of kids don't, right? Like some kids still need assistance going to the bathroom. They don't know how to like read or write efficiently. I don't know. Okay, favorite clown song? Probably Clown. Also favorite non-clown song. I don't know if I have a favorite non, because I just like a lot of music. I like a lot of genres. I like a lot of music. Honk honk. Like corn, and for others, I like too much music to have one favorite. After some horror stories of corporate toilets, I'm not sure we have achieved proper shitting yet. Oh my god, yeah, public toilets are disgusting. I never understood the reason behind detention for not doing homework in primary school. That's so stupid. I don't even think you should have homework as a as a primary school student. Isn't it Finland where they don't even have homework in high school? I kind of agree with that, to be honest. I feel like an issue here, and I think it's like this in a lot of Western countries, right? Is like you're learning something to do with mathematics. And it's like 1 week you're learning this, the next week you're learning something completely different. And it's like you didn't even get a week to like digest the first lesson. You know, I think they should just slow down and like go more slowly with like what we learn. Because we don't need to learn like 5 things in 1 year, right? We could just learn like 3 things in 1 year, but get really good at it. And repeat it over and over and over so it actually like sticks. And it doesn't matter if the lesson is boring because you already learned it. We don't have to do homework. So like you go home, you're free. I don't have homework as an adult. I guess some jobs do. Some jobs you still have to do stuff after work hours. Like a teacher still has to like do lesson stuff, right? Definitely the teaching method nowadays is throw everything at you. Yeah, it's kind of been like that for... Actually, I don't know what it's like nowadays, but like in the 90s and 2000s, it was just like 1 week we're learning like... I don't know what a right angled triangle is. The next week we're learning something entirely different. It's like, but I didn't even learn how to do the first thing. Okay. I was basically in detention every lunch for a couple of years because of the teacher that constantly gave us homework and I wouldn't do it. We didn't get detention in my school for not doing homework. And my caregivers, like my parental figures, would mostly do my homework for me, which is like not good, right? Because it's like contributing to me falling behind more and more. But like I grew up with like shared custody, so like each house was kind of like competing with each other to like who did the best and stuff like that. So it would just end up being like my mom would do my homework when I was at mom's, and then Nana would do my homework when I was at Nana's, instead of like me doing it. She was also sexist, super nice to the girls, and one feminine guy. Oh, there are teachers like that. There are teachers like that. I don't think... I said how like my Spanish teacher in high school was a bitch, right? She was a freaking bitch. High school sucked, man. I didn't like high school. The one good thing that came out of it was like I had a weeb friend. And I think she shaped a lot of who I am today. Sweet dreams, Yandere. Gonna go stab the Twitter Romeo. Kill him. Fuck her. Not actually, but like, yeah. She was so mean to me. I don't even know why. Like, I didn't do anything. And I was like a very... Why not both? I don't want to have sex with her. She's an old bitch. She's even older now. She's probably like in her 60s now. I never did anything. I was like a mild-mannered, quiet student who did all their work and stuff like that, right? And then she just had a thing for me. She did not like me. I think I told the story right where like she bought cake in for the whole class and gave it to everyone but me. And then when my friend was like, why didn't you give her any cake? She's like, 'cause she didn't do her homework. And I was like, but I did do my homework. And then she just like, she's like, oh, but you didn't do it right. And I was like, what does that mean? What, I didn't do it right? I did what I was told to do. And you gave cake to like another girl who never does her homework and didn't do her homework this time. I went to an all-girls school, by the way. So yeah. She sucked. Thank you for following. Yeah! And like, I was 13, right? So I was just like there, like, okay. From the other's demise, something shall rise. But until those times, I need rhymes. Let's kill her. Good timing, Phantom. Let's go kill her. Okay, next, Marshmallow. When you play Final Fantasy X, are you also going to play Final Fantasy X too? Yes. Sadly. Yes, sadly. But yeah, I'll actually finish, wait, I don't even get rid of it yet. I'll actually finish 10-2. I've never played through 10-2 before. I just haven't been able to get myself to, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna play 10... We're gonna start 10 either after I finish, Ocarina of Time or... Yes. So, one or the other. I wanna knock one of those out first before starting like another JRPG. 10-2, I don't like a lot of things about 10-2, but maybe going in with fresh eyes, I don't know, maybe I'll have a different opinion. I doubt it, but you know, we'll still try. We'll finish the whole story, even though I know the ending. I don't know like how we get to the ending though. I know the ending, but not like how we go from point A to point be? What's your favorite pal? I think it's I don't know what it's called. It's damn it, what's it called? Pal World Pal List. It's a cat. It's Doc. Filter by work, filter by type to Doc. No, not those two. No, not Catrice. Whistler. I really like Whistler. So much that I forgot his name. I think of it as a he. Can I save this? It just reminds me of like Kimono Mimi, for starters. But also like I grew up playing a lot of games like Klonoa, right? And it makes me think of like that kind of character. This is Whisper. It's so cute. I really like it. I have one on my team even though he doesn't do anything. He's just in my party getting a free ride. Cause I don't really have a reason to like bring him out, but he hangs out in my party. Yeah, the mascot pal. You're transporting? I don't think I have a dedicated transporter at my first base because I have two bases, right? Base 2 is like the production base, and then base 1 is like eggs and farming. And everyone has a dual purpose. Yeah. Okay, yep. Next one. Your hand cam stream was really fun. Would love to see more. Yeah, I want to do more too. My nails are kind of like grimy right now though. I gotta clean them up a bit because I want my nails to look nice at least. If I'm gonna do a hand cam stream, I want them to look a bit nicer. But yeah, I got more stuff that we can do. We can build some things. I think the Hello Kitty magazine, if we do it again, I won't fill everything out. I think we should just kind of like look through them, you know, like look through them, enjoy what they have to offer, and then yeah, because it was a lot to fill out and stuff. Or I can break them up between other things. But I really want to build some figures that I have. Actually, I have a Gilgamesh one I gotta build as well. I got like a metal Garudamon as well. I think I got some Pokemon ones. We got lots of stuff that we can do for hand cam things. But I want to limit Zatsudans and hand cam stuff to Monday streams, because then it just kind of like Monday is that kind of thing, and then the rest is like other stuff, right? At least I think that's a good way to format it. Monday can be for like marshmallows or hand cam streams or just chatting streams. I don't do really any like reaction streams, but possibly question mark. And then games can be on the other days. Hi Roberto. Okay. Um. Thank you. I have lots planned. There we go. The people crave React Dandy content, do they though? Maybe. I guess I'm guilty of watching a bit of React Dandy content. I usually watch like VOD though. Not like live. Okay. I am good. It's me and the people. Maybe we can do some React Dandy stuff. Cause I really like Walkie's streams. But also it'd be fun to react to some stuff. Maybe we can plan like what I'm gonna react to. I don't know. Unless we just watch what I watch on YouTube, which is I don't know. I'm gonna be like I'm gonna be controversial if we start watching all the stuff that I actually watch on YouTube. Like people not crashing out. I don't really watch that a lot. Maybe not strictly political. I don't really watch like political stuff, but I guess like political opinions. I still watch YouTube after a lot of years more than Twitch. I'm the same. I watch more YouTube than Twitch. But yeah, it's something we could do. It's something we could definitely do. I'll just be careful in what I select. When you go watch a movie, what snacks are mandatory? Popcorn! Of course, popcorn. Popcorn and ice cream. Did I eat? I haven't had breakfast yet. I had a coffee, but I haven't eaten yet. Popcorn, of course. And I like to have an ice cream. Yeah. I especially like to get the ice cream that has nuts on it. Chalk top nut ice cream. I don't know what it's like in other countries, but these are like the ice creams that you get at movie theaters here. And to me, it's not a movie experience without these. If I'm going to the movies, I'm getting this. It would be funny if you watched a naked news channel. No! Oh yeah, I watch a lot of like girl type videos as well, like hairstyle routines. Let me look at my history actually. I'll read to you what my history is. Okay, I watched a game by Manly Badass Hero. I listened to a Hunter x Hunter opening. I was watching a girl do a room tour. Another room tour, and then I was watching like some people go look at apartments in Tokyo. Music. I watched there's quite a bit of different music, and then a cat video, cleaning video, a girl cleaning her bedroom. Oh, the video of the girl going to university for the first time. Hair cat video. A video about a MacBook that just came out. I didn't know that it just came out, but the new MacBook looks... I don't use Mac, and I'm not gonna get a Mac, but it was interesting to see the kind of the old look come back. Mac. The one that got released recently, looks more like 2000s, 2000s kind of like colorful and stuff like that. So I was watching a video about someone buying it. Someone cutting their hair. Someone cutting their hair. Another manly badass hero video. Someone who sewed their own underwear, and then a lady that I watched who lives in Tokyo, she was doing like a vlog. More hair care stuff. An old woman talking about her feet. She used to be like a foot model. I was like, what? So I wanted to watch it. ASMR of someone. Oh, it was actually Kira who rated us last stream. My Kira, she did some ASMR and I was watching it. Yeah, it's not that interesting actually. The last few days has just been like stuff like that. Let me go back a few more days. I have been watching a lot of this. Is it a feet fish? No, it was like the topic of the video was about aging and like stuff she didn't expect. Aging toenails. What every woman over 50 should know. It's embarrassing. It was like really clickbaity, but I was still interested in like what a older lady who used to be a foot model had to say about it. And she was just speaking about like things she didn't expect from aging and stuff. Political? Okay, reacting to dating preferences that got you cancelled. Oh yeah, I've been watching a lot of like Misha... How do I say her last name? Petrov? Misha Petrov? She's like a lesbian lady that's like anti-queer culture. I've been watching a lot of her lately. Let me get rid of this. My Little Pony stuff. Stuff about Guy, the game. Blender stuff, more hair stuff, stuff about woke. How to clean your floor. I like watching cleaning videos because it's always interesting to see how other people clean. Anyway, that was a long tangent, but I watch a lot of YouTube. There we go, that one's gone. Thoughts on new generation of My Little Pony? I think I already spoke about a lot of this. I think I already kind of addressed a lot of it. I don't know how I feel. I think I gotta wait and see. Gotta wait and see before I have a real strong opinion on it. I have some opinions on like the design, the rework designs, but the show itself, I don't know. I haven't watched it yet. I gotta wait for more to come out before I can have it. Well, I gotta wait until I've watched it to have a strong opinion. I know a lot of people are really upset that it's gonna be like a mini series and it's gonna be like 9 minutes per episode. I don't know, maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll be okay. It might be terrible, could be good, who knows, we gotta wait and see. I hated Generation 5, so anything is gonna be a step up from that. Any anime you have recently seen to recommend? The latest thing I watched was... How do I... I saved the name. The latest things I watched was Shiboyugi, Mashiro Iro Symphony, and I've been watching Escaflowne. So, one is like 2000s, one is like 90s, and then one is like recent. Wait, is Escaflowne 90s or 2000s? Escaflowne 90s, okay. Lately, I've watched Escaflowne. Oh no, Mashiro. Wait, capital is Mashiro Iro Symphony? How do I spell symphony? Oh, it's with a O, not an A. And Shiboyugi. Shiboyugi was interesting. Actually, someone recommended it to me. And, they were like, oh, there's maids in it, so you'll probably like it. And then I started watching it. It was like very unexpected, and I really liked it. I did not like Mashiro Iro Symphony, really? I didn't really care for it, I guess. It had a really nice art style, and that's kind of about it. It had a really nice art style, and, yeah. I think it's based on a visual novel, right? And the visual novel obviously has like hours upon hours to like get to know the characters and like what they stand for and all of that kind of stuff, right? Whereas the anime is just kind of like really watered down. They're all really generic. I don't know. We don't get the best of them. Shiboyugi was it's a death game one. It's a death game one, and I like death games, so that was a fun watch. To be fair, I don't really like purely romance visual novels, really. I like them. I like, depends. If it's Key, I'm probably gonna play it. And Key has a lot of romance visual novels. There's always like a sad plot twist in there, right? I guess that's it. If there's like some kind of twist in there. I loved Shiboyugi. The main character talking in their head and slowly losing it was elegantly done. I really liked it. The art style for that was beautiful. I had to go find the actual artist after because I was just like, your art is gorgeous. I can fuck with Key. Yeah, Key, I love Key. I guess, yeah, they're not like just romance though. Like, not everything is happy and stuff. My favorite visual novel is... Oh, actually, I don't have like a number one favorite. But from Key, it's Rewrite. I really like Rewrite. The anime was okay for Rewrite. Like, I think it was a good little sample of what it has to offer, but Rewrite is so good. Chicken with marinara. Yummy. But overall visual novels, I love Higurashi, I love Fate Stay Night, and I love Rewrite. I guess those would be like my top favorites. Kinda generic, I guess. That's okay though. No, I forgot Saya no Uta, but that's also kind of generic nowadays. Everyone loves Saya nowadays. I played the Yuri visual novel once. Which one? I haven't played Umeneko. I'm not. I can't claim to be a Type Moon fan because I've only really dabbled in Fate universe. So I'm more of a Fate fan than a Type Moon fan. But wait, why am I saying Fate? You said Umineko. For some reason, I just started thinking. Shut up. Whatever. I started thinking about different franchises. Yeah. What the hell? What the hell? I haven't dabbled in Umineko. I had a brain fart just then. Excuse me. Don't kill me. Or kill me. I don't know. Maybe I deserve it for that one. I'm just like a Higurashi fan. I haven't played Umineko yet. Yume Utsu? I don't know that game. Let me look it up. Also, next question. I think for some reason I had Nekalak on my mind and I just started like yapping about Type Moon instead of Umineko. Oh, I haven't played this. I'm not like I'm not gonna play something just because it's lesbian though. Like something being Yuri isn't a selling point for me. You know what I mean? I know some people are like, Yuri? Okay, I'm in. I don't really care for it. Like, not that I don't care for Yuri, I just mean I don't care for that being like the selling factor. If Yuri happens, sure, kind of thing. I'm fine with it. But it's not like my draw-in point, you know what I mean? I played Clannad. I think Clannad was like the first visual novel I ever played. I remember watching the first part of Clannad. I don't remember if I watched After Story and then played it, or if I played it and then watched After Story. But I know I watched it, I played it, it was like the first, or I think it was the first, I mean this is years ago, right? This is like 2008 or something. It was like a freaking fan translated Clannad as well. It was almost 20 years ago! Wow. That's crazy. It's crazy because like I can still like picture my like what my setup and everything looked like while I was playing it. Like I remember my desk and the room that it was in. My mom's desk and my desk were both in the living room, and then like I had a laptop and my mom had a PC, and I don't even know how I found the download, but you know, times are different back then. I think it was, what was that website? It wasn't Pirate Bay. There was like an anime version that was kind of like Pirate Bay. But for strictly like anime and like anime games and stuff. Yeah. I remember like, those are the days of like the Wii. Yeah. I don't like torrent stuff anymore. Anyone play Corpse Party? I think that's pretty popular. Corpse Party is quite a popular RPG horror. I like Corpse Party. I like RPG horrors quite a bit though. Okay, for this. When you lock your cats out when streaming, are you ever worried they are too quiet? Not usually when I'm streaming, because that's like their time, their like part of the day where they sleep. But I'll kind of get to like 3 hours into a stream, and then the stream assistant wakes up and he's like awake when I end stream, because as soon as I open my door after stream, he's like, he comes running in like, how dare I lock him out. But yeah, usually around this time they're sleeping, so I'm not too worried about that. If it's during another part of the day though and they go silent, I'm like, okay, what are they up to? During my stream hours is usually their sleepy time, so not too worried. Cause the routine on a day where I'm gonna stream is usually like I wake up, I either have breakfast or coffee, I feed them. Well, I feed them first, right? So they've just eaten, they've just had breakfast, and cats usually like to eat and then nap. So it's nap time for them right now. You played it on the PSP? I played Corpse Party, the Steam version. I think most of the RPG games I played like back in the day were Eve was one of the major ones. I know I played even Nikki like way back, but I don't remember anything about it. Like anything. Was the ally Oni? I don't think. I don't know. It's been a long time since like I've actively played them, I guess. Oh, Witch's House. I don't know. I can't think of it. There's been a lot of RPG horror games that I played, but it's been a while. How do you feel about this push to digital games only, no physical on disc? I think it's a scam. I think it's a big corpo scam. It's a big corpo scam. Because you don't really own the game anymore, you own a license to play the game. And in that case, the license can be revoked because you did something they don't like. Or you maybe said something in the game online that they didn't like. Which I don't think should be allowed. I think even if you buy a game and then you go online and you go see slurs, I think you should be banned from speaking online, but I don't think the game should be removed from you. I think you should still have the right to play your game. Even if you said horrible things, right? I think you should still retain your rights to play that game because you bought a product. It's like if I bought a hat and then I went outside and I started shouting the N-word and then they're like, you can't have your hat anymore. You said the N-word. It's like, that doesn't make sense, right? Like, yeah, I'm shitty for like going out and saying that, but like I bought my hat. You know, like, you can't just take my hat away from me because of actions that I decided to say things. Oh my god. The big difference between playing a game and being able to communicate with him. Yeah, well, you can still play the game. You fucked around and found out and lost the privilege to be able to speak to people, right? Also, it's like, how far would it extend? Like, what if I bought a game and then I went on Twitter and I was just being like an asshole on Twitter, right? And I'm like, I don't know, like, again, I'm like saying slurs to people, and then the company that made the game that I'm playing sees me doing that and like revokes my access to the game that I bought. I don't think they should be able to do that. I think, yeah, it sucks if you made a game and someone horrible is playing it, but like they still bought your game. They still should be able to play your game. Them being an awful person does not have any correlation to like your views or like your product, right? I guess in VTubing terms, it's like when someone makes someone a model, alright? So like I've worked with a lot of VTubers. I've made a lot of VTuber models. If someone that I made a VTuber model for starts going off and just being disgusting, I don't have the right to revoke their model from them. Like, they bought a product from me. I can't say like, hey, you can't use my model that I made for you anymore because I don't like how you're behaving. I think that's like why digital licenses suck. And I'm honing in on that aspect of it because it's happened, right? It's like happened where like someone has done something like completely unrelated to the game and then like they just revoke their license. I mean, Steam does it, right? Steam does it all the time. Or if you give a negative review and they revoke your... Yeah, and like the thing is they can if like you don't physically own a game. It's like you don't actually own the game. You own a license to play the game, which is Steam. Steam does that. Steam, you don't actually own the game, you own a license to play the game. And in that regard, they can revoke that license from you. Those stories of people trying to tell... There's someone in HoloLive... Okay, there's a HoloLive artist who freaking didn't like how the person who voices the model that they drew behaves, and they were like schizoing out and being like, they gotta fire her. You know, like, they didn't like that she was being, like, sultry, I guess. And then they were like, no, they gotta fire her. They gotta get rid of her. I don't want my art being used for this. It's like, you don't own it. You made a product and you sold it. It's not yours. You don't have any say over it anymore. I also don't get the, this thing I don't get either. And I don't know if it's this as common nowadays, but I know like for a while it's like I don't want to be model sisters with someone who behaves like that, and it's like, who can't... This is like a different subject, right? But like, who cares how someone else behaves just because you have the same artist? Like, they have nothing to do with you. Like, why is that a problem? But I had a lot of people be like that too. Like, they were like friends, and they would get a model from me together, and then they would like stop being friends because they're both girls on the internet, and a lot of girl friendships on the internet fall through after like a year, right? And then they'll be like, sorry, we gotta get new models because I don't want to be sisters with her anymore. I can't imagine that, like, that mindset, I guess. Hi, Choco. Chocorin. After a year? Wait! Chocorin. You have a model from the SK... I don't know how to say their name, but it's like SKKS. You have that model, right? Yeah! I was watching one of your vlogs the other day. Hello. After a year, more like within a few months, yeah, true. Girl friendships kind of like, fall apart really quickly online. I think it's because, especially in like the VTubing sphere, a lot of people will be really happy to like meet someone with like similar interests. Instead of like letting things grow naturally, they like go full guns blazing into this relationship, and then it's like, oh, actually we don't really get along that well. You know what I mean? Like, you see a lot of like what are they called? Those indie groups that set up where it's like, yeah, we're a group. We're not an agency, we're just a group of VTubers. But they only knew each other for like 3 months, and then they started a group together. It's like, well, you don't really know each other yet, so it's kind of doomed. I know there's one group floating around. Yeah, that's why the groups never last. I do know there's one group that's floating around at the moment that's been kind of doing well, but that's all because they were friends for a long time before making the group. What is it? Kata basis? Kata basis? With, like Mikan... Neppy... Chai? And Kiki? I think that's all of them, right? But they were friends for a while before they made that group. So it makes sense that, like... it's gonna be fine, because they're already friends. Anyway, pick a number between 1 and 100. 100! Oh, between 99. There we go. 99. Next. Wait a minute, what is this? Wait. Let's look at this together. It's like... a lucky star. Are they actually gonna parade it? What are these things called? Mikoshi? Whoa, they're actually carrying it. Carrying it. Cute. I'm such an old hag. I watched Lucky Star as it was airing. I watched Lucky Star, like, episodically as it was releasing. Alright, that's that. Lucky Star will always be, like, special to me, I think, because of that. Was it 53? No. 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 Alright, that's that one. Oh my goodness! Wait. Look at this bid. That's so cute! Okay. Sorry, I keep showing you random stuff from my timeline. What do you do to relax? Oh, oh, I don't know. I actually don't know. I think I need to relax more. I think I need to chill out more. When I go to bed, lately I'm reading Hunter x Hunter again. Well, yeah. I started Hunter x Hunter again. I lay down in bed and rub my belly on TikTok. I get stressed doom scrolling though. It's like my brain has like 80 things that it can take in a day, and then most of that gets taken up from like people sending me links on Discord. Like, hey, look at this, hey, look at this. And then I'm just like overloaded and... I can't doom scroll. But when I go to bed, it's like I close out of everything and then I just focus on reading. So I guess that. Reading. In bed. I started reading. At the moment I'm reading Hunter x Hunter again. But yeah. It varies. It like fluctuates between like manga, light novel, or even just like book. What do you even call like a normal book that's not Japan? Because I read Coraline not that long ago, and then I started reading a book that my auntie really likes, but I'm having trouble getting into it, so I'm not really reading it. And then I started reading Hunter x Hunter. I've also been reading Fate, if that counts. Because I've mostly been playing the lore in Fate Grand Order. But yeah, Hunter x Hunter is the main reading at the moment. I started a couple of days ago and I'm already like post 150, I want to say. Post chapter 150. A lot of like stuff, little things that I forgot about that I'm like, oh shoot! It's really exciting reading it again. Also, I freaking love Kurapika. I really love Kurapika. I think of the main lot, Kurapika is my favorite. I need to read Coraline. It was pretty good. It's very different to the movie. Especially the ending. And also, the guy doesn't exist in the book. Why not? Wait, is that his name? YB? Something like that? He doesn't exist in the book. I have a pretty complete collection of the Brothers Grimm folk and tales that I was Actually, I got a lot of my old childhood books recently, and I have like a children's version of Grimm folk and fairy tales. I know I had been requested to like read some stuff, so maybe I could read some of those. I'm working through my backlog of novels. You read a lot though, don't you? Like you have a pretty large collection of light novels. Honestly, I kind of prefer like reading light novels because it's not a huge commitment, right? Like you read it, you can read it pretty quickly, and then it's like, oh, I got that little bit of the story, and now I can like either take a break or like move on to the next thing. The last like big book that I read was Outlander, and it was like, I feel it would be more enjoyable if it was broken up into sections. I like that with light novels, where they're like broken up into like little sections. Like, yeah, the story is longer overall, but you digest it in chunks. I like that. I like that. They're nice because they are novels, but lighter. Yeah, essentially, yeah. I just like that they're like more easy to digest. And then sometimes, like, I don't know, if you read, like, sometimes you need a break from a series because something was like very big happened and you need to just like sit on it for a bit, you know. Like I think like Spice and Wolf is a good example of it, because like there is a pretty most books have a very big drama, right? Like something really big happens, except for like the spring logs, I guess. But like for the main series, there's like a huge drama will happen, and then they'll overcome it, and then it's like, whew, we got through that, and then you just want to like sit on it rather than jump into the next drama, kind of thing. At least that's how I felt when I was reading it. It was like, I gotta just digest what happened and like enjoy that before I move on to the next chapter. Not chapter, but book. Pause you, hi, pause you. Ow! I need to catch up on. I still haven't even started Wolf and Parchment. I've been like waiting, and I don't know when the right moment will arrive, but it will, and then I will enjoy it. PlayStation 3 Boomerang controller, 2005. It's so ugly, but like I also really like it. Look at this thing. Why did they make a boomerang controller? You have to say they have audiobooks? I'd rather read it first. I don't mind listening to the Spice and Wolf audiobooks because I've already read it, but anyway, look at this. I never had a PlayStation 3. I missed out on this glorious thing. It's so ugly, but like in a good way. No, the more I look at it, I like it. I really like it. I really like it. What the heck? I don't even think it would be comfortable, but like, it just looks cool. It looks so awkward, right? Did they ever actually make one? I don't know. PS3 boomerang controller. Famous concept mock-up with a curved banana-like shape. Oh, so this is like the prototype. Wait. I wish I had. Okay, there's some like. It looks like. It looks like some people either. Well, I'm looking for information. It was introduced alongside the PS3 in 2006. It was soon abandoned after its poor reception. Okay, at E3 2005, Sony showcased the boomerang design for the PlayStation 3's controller, which is not used in any shipped controller. The design was poorly received, and Sony later stated that the original controller was very clearly designed. Okay. So, there was an official one, then how did this person... Did they like 3D print one? The real one is on display in Japan. It's not possible to touch it, but I got surprised to know it exists. Okay, I think this might be an AI picture then. That's cool though, that it's like actually on display. But yeah, I think the people that are posting it like with it in their hand, I think it's just AI. Or someone like 3D printed something very similar. Yeah, I kind of want one just because of how different it is. Alright, anyway. Next. My Miss Kagari channel. What big eyes have you? All the better to oogle at you with. Oogle. There we go. I think I mentioned this like months and months ago, but I was on the Sphinx Reddit, and someone made a post with like their two Sphinx cats, right? And one was like, "Grandma, what big balls you have!" And like one of the Sphinx was like looking at the other Sphinx with like really big balls, and I already thought that was funny. And then I clicked on it, and the like comment was like, "All the better to fuck you." And I was freaking dying laughing at it. Wait, I gotta pull it up. Reddit. I don't even know how to find it. I don't know how to like navigate Reddit properly. Sphinx. How do I... Okay. How do I go to, like, the Sphinx Reddit? Sorry, I'm a boomer with Reddit, because the only time I, like, go to Reddit is if I'm looking up a question and it happens to be on Reddit. I found it. Okay. Big balls, I guess. Oh, grandmother, what? Okay, no, I found it. Oh, grandmother, what great big balls and a dick you have. Oh my god, it was so unexpected from a freaking like wholesome Reddit for like Sphinx cats and like sharing stories and like pictures of your Sphinx. Your Bingus! Alright, I think I can show this picture because it's an animal, right? It should be fun. I don't know. Should I just link it instead? I'll just link it. You can go look at it on your own terms. It's probably safer to do that. Most people, I think, were unhappy with this. I think most people were unhappy with the comments. Actually, I haven't read them in a long time. Let's see. It was the title was a bit funny, but the description gave me whiplash. Went a little too far. Yeah. Let's see. Best new. What are like the newest comments? I was just thinking I miss old Reddit. Don't know how I ended up here, but OP thanks to the last and a taste of the past. Balls, yes, but that dong has nothing to write home about. Okay. Ew, is someone's going. This is really odd. Too much. Crass. The caption absolutely threw me off. It was fucking hilarious. Someone's been watching too much hoodwinked. Oh my god, there's like another... Someone else just posted a picture of their Sphinx balls, like, just right up in the camera. You can still delete this, bro. Sexual jokes do not go with any animals. Digital footprints, fellas. It sounds like something a PDF file would post. It's not that serious. I think it's just silly and funny. Those ones still have their furbies. Yeah, those ones still have their furbies. Next Marshmallow. The person crashing out saying it gave them nightmares. Like, damn, it was a Little Red Riding Hood joke. Right! Right? It's not that serious. And if you don't like it, just close it and never look at it again. Or just block the person so you don't have to see anything posted by them. And the risk of getting banned. That's the one with the balls are just like right in the camera. Reddit is not taking a joke. Yeah, they gotta stick up their butt. Do you have any special emote plans for the Wolf Conky? Yes, I have emotes and stuff ready. I have like a custom background coming. Let me check. I have stuff coming for like a proper debut. A lot is ready. A lot of it's ready. I just gotta wait for everything to come together, right? And I also gotta rig. Also gotta do the rig. But yeah, there will be stuff. I didn't delete the elf emotes because I was like, well, it would be kind of like lame if I just like removed the elf emotes and like you can't even use them. Right? So they're there for now, but when I debut the live 2D, I will swap them over. Yeah. Oh yeah. Have lots of things ready for debut. Just waiting for stuff to be completed. Probably, yeah. I wonder how many slots, because I know people like to sometimes be able to use them, or I could just like upload them somewhere, and if you want to download them, don't download them and use them yourself, you can, because it doesn't really bother me. If if they get stolen, I guess it's not stolen, like I'm giving permission, but it doesn't bother me if they're being used, is what I'm saying. What is that one? Can we be pen pals? Yeah, you're my pal and I'm putting you in the breeding den. Wither Diahal. There we go. I pick you up and I throw you in the breeding pen with a Diahal. Ganbatte. It's a boy Diahal, by the way. Okay, we're getting there. We're almost getting there. Would you make a Jurassic Park scene out of McDonald's fries and nuggets with us? We can do that. I just gotta like plan. I gotta order the nuggets. You know what I thought would be really fun is if we all play Monopoly one day. Like, I have a My Little Pony Monopoly. So what if we play Monopoly together and then we have like a dice, like a digital dice, and then we like roll it. So maybe like I'll put the camera on the Monopoly board, right? I'll put the yeah, you can be Fluttershy if you want. I'll either not participate, like I'll just be the bank, or I'll be in there. But I think I can just put the camera on it and then like we can digital roll a dice. Hi Kiji, how are you doing? I know you're not doing great lately. I know you're not doing great lately. Every pony playing My Little Pony Monopoly. It's so cute. I've played with my family a few times. I really like it. But we're gonna play like the junior. It's not a junior board, but we're gonna play junior rules because Monopoly takes forever and it kind of sucks. But when you play junior, it's actually way more fun. Junior just kind of like gets things rolling because you know, like for a lot of Monopoly, it's just like grinding to like start the game and then you actually get into the game. Yeah. Junior like makes it way more fun in my opinion. But anyway, I was thinking of that because I thought, what if we played Jurassic Park with Nuggets and then we played Monopoly? What if we played Jurassic Park Nugget and then played My Little Pony Monopoly? I have to spell things out when I'm typing because, yeah. I don't spell very well. I don't have a very good spelling ability. I still spell waiting wrong with 2 T's, even though every day I type it of some way like, oh, I'm waiting for this or waiting for that, and I have to correct it to be only 1 T. Yeah, hopefully these are the last ones. If one of your sons started talking, what would they say first? Treats. Treaties. Treats? Question mark. Treats? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Them. They're good with their food, like they don't overeat, but they will still eat treats, even if they're full. Well, I like breathed in weirdly just then. Ugh. Okay. Would you rather be able to imitate any sound or be able to see perfectly in the dark? Sound. Sound, because there's a lot more you can do with that. Whereas a flashlight fixes the dark. Flashlight fixes the... It's like a... There's no way to like copy the sound, right? But like... You can see in the dark with your phone. And a recording doesn't work because it still sounds like a recording. I don't understand what this one is, but I feel like I'm maybe missing it. 1, 2, 2, 1. I don't understand. That one's powerful. I can be my own soundboard, right? You could also like mimic other people's voices and stuff. Is it an old meme? Is it? Let me look it up. What? Oh, this is a comment from 10 years ago. What is the 1, 2, 2, 1 meme? Do you mean lost.jpg? It started like 6 years ago. Basically a comic artist who was known for comedic typical 10 years ago. And it started 16 years ago. Oh, I just heard a meow. Damn, I missed that one. I missed that one. I don't know. I recognize like the comic style, but it's not in my not in my circle, so to speak. Are we safe from beans? Beans is always watching you. Even when you sleep, even when you eat, even when you're comfortably taking a poop by yourself, Beans is watching. What is this? There's a link! There's a link! I'm scared to open it. What is it? Okay. I open it hidden, so it doesn't show... Me at the urinal when a guy beside me has a monster. Okay, it's funny. It's funny. Look at its face. There we go. Full context. There we go. Me at the urinal when the guy was look at his eye. When he's a shower and not a grower. And you're at the urinal. Like, oh my god, that's what I have to compete with. I've never seen a freaking cow make that expression before. I've never seen a cow make that freaking expression before. That's a skinwalker. That cow knows what's up. Oh, I just noticed they have a rope in their nose. What's that for? I ever figure like it's like in there. Even through the hardest shits of your life, Beans is there. So you're never alone, really. Beans is always there for you. I just gotta What would you do if you had a cat, but instead of meowing, it doxed you? They wouldn't be my cat for very long. They'd be in the oven. There we go. They'd be in the oven, and then I would eat them, and I would poop them out and be like, that's what you get for being a shitty cat. Okay, why didn't you pick 53? 99 surely isn't better. But 99, c'est le ballon. 99 red balloons. There we go. Having that reaction to a girl would be a different reason to be true. True. Oh, wait. Look at the manga. Look at him. That's so cute. Don't bully him. Alright. Get out of here. Bum ba-dum bum bum ba-da-da-dum dun 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 dun. Okay, I didn't respond to it. Thank you, Anon. Thank you, whoever showed that. That was entertaining. I think that's all. Yes! We finished! We finished today's marshmallows. Marshmallow. I got rid of the tab. Alright. That was... I don't know how many questions there was. There was a few. Maybe like 20. And various topics. Various topics that we went over. That's you. You need a little pat on the head. And a little lollipop in the butt. But yeah, we got all of them done. What was the weirdest one? I don't think... I was just gonna say, is that Putin? I didn't know you could still sub to her on Twitch. Put it in. Put it in. Anyway. I still have it somehow, but just... Oh, maybe it was like... I know Twitch does like weird rollout things sometimes where you could like keep an emote. I don't know if they still do that. But I know there was like a little period where they did. Oh, it's a bits one. Bits. Bits, eat your bits. I'm eating your butch bits. Bits. Eating your bits. Anyway. That was a lot of questions. Thank you for answering them with me. I had a lot of fun. A lot of yaps today. A lot of rambles. I'm very hungry, so I'm gonna go eat. Let's see, who is live right now? Let me just do just a little look. Okay, maybe we just read the rules, because everyone that's live right now is like a really big streamer. No! Wait, what are they playing? Mario Golf? I don't know if they've started playing yet, but... This Abigail Croc is playing Mario Golf. Let's go right into Mario Golf. Whoa, I'm hungry. It like just hit me all at once where it's like, oh, you're starving. You're about to die. You're gonna perish. That's me. Wait, that's not... I can't read myself. That's not the right channel. There we go. Read message. Oh. Okay. Thank you for hanging out. Otsuki. Sorry to kind of like wrap up and run. I also need to go to the bathroom again. So I'm gonna go litter box. I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna get fat. I'm gonna feel happy. And then I'm gonna take on the world. I'm gonna kill everyone. See you next stream. Bye bye. And obviously be nice. Be nice. I don't know. My brain just started tapping out. So whatever. Bye bye. Atsuki. Atsuki.